Okay, we're looking at factor theorem here. Now, basically, what we're going to do is from this factor gives you x equals -1. It's what makes that bracket 0, isn't it? So if we put -1 into here, substitute into there, we should, if it equals 0, it's a factor. So here we go, let's just check. So we get -1 cubed minus 8 times -1 squared plus 9 times, and you'd be expected to show all this working, I hasten to add, plus 18, okay, which -1 cubed is -1, and then -1 squared is 1 minus 9 plus 18. There you go, fantastic, which equals 0. Now, I haven't got room here, but you would normally put, because it equals 0, then x plus 1 is a factor. Okay, now then, next part. So what we've got to do is, it says hence solve, so I'm going to have to divide this by this. And so I'm going to do that using long division, as it were. So here we go. I know we all love long division. And minus x, 8x squared plus 9x plus 18. Now, the columns are really important here, so make sure you have everything in a column. I'm going to try and change colours and stuff to show you what's going on. So, first thing I do is I do what times x makes x cubed, so that's 8x squared. Sorry, that's 8x squared, I should say. Now I'm going to multiply that by that. Okay, so here we go. So that gives me x cubed plus x squared. And then I'm going to take away. And when I take away, I end up with minus 9x squared. I'm then going to bring this bit down to give me plus 9x. Now I'm going to change colour. I don't know if the colours are going to make any difference actually, but we'll persevere with it. So x times what makes minus 9x squared, so that's going to be minus 9x. Okay, multiply, it's not very well written, multiply this whole thing by this here, and so I get minus 9x squared minus 9x, and I end up with 0. Hold on, no I don't, I end up with 18. What am I talking about? Jeepers. Double negative, you see, easy to make mistakes, that's why we do, it should be plus 18, because I'm taking away. Alright, so there you go, 9x minus 9x, that's 18x plus 18, and then I'm going to change colour again. X times what makes 18x, well that's plus 18, isn't it? I'm going to multiply the whole of this, okay, by this, and I end up with 18x. Now if it's a factor, if it works properly, that should equal 0, which it does. Hooray! So now what I have, and I'm going to go back to blue, I think blue, yes, I'll go back to blue. All right, I have this x plus 1, which we knew from the start, that's right here or here, okay, and I have x squared minus 9 squared minus 9x plus 18, and that should have an equal 0, but I've run out of room. Okay, so this bit here, which I will underline, this bit here should factorise now, okay, which it does, so I end up with 8x plus 1. Now then, it's going to be x minus 3, x minus 6 equals 0, and therefore my solutions are -1, 3, and 6. Okay, now this process here, this one here, okay, you really need to get the columns in. If there are, say, no x squareds in the original, so if this bit wasn't here, okay, put 0x squareds in there, because actually it helps you keep everything in the columns. The columns are absolutely crucial. All right, anyway, good luck.